Well, hello. I am back at you guys tonight to talk about the arts, the A in STEAM. Quite often nowadays, if depending on your socioeconomic status, taking your children to music lessons or extracurricular writing courses or acting courses, whenever possible, escaping COVID and the pandemic. But that is sometimes considered privilege for most of the population, right? But even if it weren't a privilege, we know that the school systems are limiting budgets for the arts, and a lot of young people aren't encouraged to pursue the arts because it's always been this thought that, are you going to be able to get a job doing this? Are you going to be able to make a living? Are you going to be a starving artist? And this notion that one cannot learn how to master the skills of copywriting. Writing, I'll just talk about writing for a moment. Writing isn't just being a fiction novel writer. Writing isn't just being a memoir writer. Writing is journalism is included in there. There is website content included in there, sales copy. So many different aspects of our lives require language and the formalized use of language to communicate. When you have certain jobs in corporate environments, there are people who literally are grant writers. There are people who write for a living. That is an art form. And it's important that we encourage our young people to identify and connect with their ability to write. If we have young people who are artists, where they are able to create from visions in their head beautiful paintings. It doesn't just have to be paintings. We can encourage our young people to become graphic designers, where they're, again, designing websites in this digital decade, and they're designing the front end to applications and a part of the UI UX team to help so many different software being designed. So there's so much opportunity right now in 2021 and going forward for our young people to look at the arts in a new way that people are not normally having the kind of conversation or dialogue about. Let's talk about music, for instance. Most people think of music, the first thing they think is either a movie score or something on the radio. Well, on websites we have music. On podcasts, we have intro and outro music. Music is a part of our lives in so many different ways. And literally, this is a talent that can be nurtured so that our young people can create tremendous works of art and share it with the world and make a living and make a way for themselves. And so even in dance, even in movement, there are so many opportunities for us to connect these abilities with real world applications so that they can make a life for themselves. At no other time in history has it been so clear and evident that there is so much opportunity for our young people if we would only open our minds and open up to the possibilities and connect with those who can help steward and guide our young people in the fields that they are passionate about. And even though we see the world going very heavily in the areas of science, technology, engineering, and math, we do know that arts is an extremely important component of it because our young people need to be able to have that creative expression. Even if they may not be, they may not be the next Picasso or Leonardo da Vinci, they may not be the next Bach or Beethoven, but they do have the capacity to bring forth their version of creativity to share with the world. And so I just want to talk about that because I think it's really, really important. We see online now that if you have a TikTok, they're content producers. We have young people that are running their own YouTube and TikTok channels, and they're becoming influencers. A little over a decade ago, there was no such thing as an influencer. This is a new career path that did not exist. And 20 years prior, we didn't have bloggers. And look, people are building tremendous futures from things that previously were unheard of. Social media before 20 plus years ago wasn't even a thing, right? And so people didn't connect in the way we connect now. And each time we have new technology coming out in this technology revolution, we are creating more and more opportunities for us to help our young people become present in a way that is true and authentic to themselves, and where they can perform at their highest level and truly reach fullest potential. And you will hear me say that over and over again, because fullest potential is the goal, right? If we're looking at our hierarchy of needs, it's self-actualization. And wouldn't that be beautiful if we can help our children get there without as much strife as we've created within our own world for ourselves? So with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for tuning in today, and I look forward to connecting with you again tomorrow. And if you have any questions or comments, please do comment on these posts. I do want to hear from you. I do want to make sure that these insights are connecting with you. And if there's something that I need to express and share with you in new ways, or bring new ideas, feel free to talk to me about it. I am open, loving it, because as long as it is for our children, I am always going to be committed to making sure that they reach their fullest potential and live with infinite possibilities. So thank you. Have a great evening, morning, night, day, wherever you are, and we will connect again tomorrow. Bye-bye.